Emotional day to end the third round of hearings in the sinking of the Faro. Today, this was the powerful statement from family members of the crew members killed when the ship went down in Hurricane Joaquin in October 2015. A black ribbon placed on each of the 33 crew members in memory of them on chairs. Channel 4's Chris Parento has been following this tragedy since the very beginning, and he's been in the hearings every step of the way. Chris, today was much different, however, than any of the other days.
It really was, Tarek, and the only thing that even came remotely close was day one of round one. But today was by far the most emotional moments of all three rounds of these hearings that I've been in. What has been an investigative process to this point turned into a very personal set of closing statements, followed by 33 seconds of silence for the lives lost.
One thing I can say, I'm amazed at your strength and your courage.
The testimony of day 10 took a backseat to the emotional conclusion of the public hearings. A front row, usually filled with pictures of crew members, had a moving tribute today. 33 black ribbons lined the front three rows, memorializing the lives that were lost.
Knowing that each one of those ribbons represents one of our family members, truly now the 33 families have become one family of the Faro.
He willingly gave up the opportunity to fight for his own survival because he refused to leave a crew member behind. Some were surprised that Michael made that choice. I was not. Sincerely, Teresa Davidson.
Attorney William Bennett, who represents the widow of Captain Michael Davidson, and Tim Nolan, president of Tote Maritime Puerto Rico, were both emotional as they spoke to the families at the end.
The dignity and grace that you've shown is absolutely heartwarming. And I will carry it with me for the rest of my life. And for Teresa, who's listening on the phone, it's been an honor to represent your husband here.
We knew that it was a truly brave crew, an experienced crew, and one that was there to help one another. And they fought for the safety of the vessel until the end. They will forever be true heroes.
After the hearing wrapped up today, Pastor Robert Green walked up to me and made a point to say that those final moments at the end of the hearing, plus the moments afterwards when the families prayed together before saying goodbye, will go a long way towards the healing that they are all looking for.
And Chris, you've been covering this since the very beginning. You've even been to Washington, D.C., covering the investigation, and you've really gotten to know, some of the family members. Did any of the Tote executives have any words, any special words that stood out to you today?
They didn't say anything publicly other than Tim Nolan, who you just heard from at the end of that piece. But individually, many of the executives from Tote that have been there throughout this entire process did talk to those families, including Admiral Phil Green, who is the president of Tote Services. He has been there through all three of these sessions, and he has been supporting these families. I saw him at the end today going and hugging each and every one of the family members that were there, offering his condolences to them as he has done every step of this way.
Well, Chris, thank you for your reporting. Looking back over these hearings by the numbers, this final hearing lasted 10 days, adding to the 20 previous days of testimony for a total of 30. That adds up to 200 total hours of testimony. Also, dozens of witnesses gave the board answers to thousands of questions.